Okay. Hey guys, welcome to this video. I'm super excited to show this off. Obviously by the title, the video is Jujutsu Kaisen pack opening of the demo deck. I'm really excited for this one. I didn't even know that I was gonna be getting this one. Let me turn down the volume just a little bit. There we go. Okay. So I'm super excited to show this off. So this is the demo deck. So this is before the game, obviously. You only could get them at the big champion thing that was happening. So I'm super excited to show this off. It obviously comes with a how to play mat and like instructions and all that. I'm not gonna be like just playing with them too hard right now, obviously, because you're not getting the game for like 3 or 4 more months. But so I'm super excited to show this off. This is the how to play, the resting and all that. I know how to do all this. I did a video on the channel. It'll probably be one of the links at the end of this video. So if you're not actually interested in this, go to the link at the end of the video and check it out, because I've kind of showed how. I mean, I have showed how to play the game. So that was the instructions. I'm not going to go too much into that. This is what I was super interested in. I was wondering if they changed it at all, since they've done the tutorial, because they have like an on-game thing that you can play. It's against AIs, obviously. Sadly, you can't play against real people. I wish. Okay, so we have the map. Super excited about this thing. So it obviously says start phase, movement phase, main phase, attack phase, end phase, opponent's turn begins. So I'm not going to go too much into this, but I'm super excited for this video, guys. There's tons of really cool things. So they actually did change some of the names. Like they have Snipe on here. They have like Step. Here, I'll flip the camera view, actually. That's what we'll do. That'll be easier for you guys to actually see. Let me do this. So we will flip this. Sorry for the black screen, guys. I'm flipping it. Okay, there we go. Now you guys can read it. Okay, so front line, energy line, AP area. I'm super excited for this game though, but they did change some of the names. So Step, Snipe, Double Attack, Double Block, Impact, Damage, Nullify, and Impact. +1, and then raid is just like rush. That's a really cool thing. Okay, so now that we went through that, I'm gonna put this off to the side. Let me move the Pokemon as well. I'm super excited for this video, guys. I haven't even looked at the decks because I was like, okay, I'm just gonna surprise myself. So I bought these off someone. I didn't go to the big tournament. I didn't feel like spending the money for it, honestly. And I'm a little happy that I didn't go, honestly. It would have been really fun, right? To go with buddies and all that. But yeah, so okay, so we have, so I just took off the wrapping. So first card is Yuchi Ichidori. It's a 0 cost, it's a character, it's 1500 BP. Ichidori, Yuji. Oh, okay, this is interesting. So we have 3 of Yuji, and then we have 2 of the 3000 BP UGs that cost 2. That's really cool. So these are actually triggers too, so add this card to your hand. That's really cool. So we have these. Being super careful with these because I think they're going to be changing the art, they said. So people should be a little bit more careful, because if the game does really well, then people are going to want to buy the demo decks because they're special, right? And then we have Yuji Ichidori. He's a 4 cost action 1 character raid. Yuji Ichidori, switch to active, may move to the front line. It's just raid. And then impact, you pay 1. And then when this character attacks and wins a battle, deal 1 damage to your opponent. So it's just like hitting their lead, right? It's okay. If you've ever played Magic, it's just like Magic, right, guys? Do you know, it's like when you have a certain amount of damage and then they block the damage, and then whatever rest goes through it actually goes through to the enemy. That's exactly pretty much what impact, or what this impact does. And then we have Nobara, Kugisaki. It's a character. It's got a trigger. Draw a card, and then when played, draw a card. Then place one card from your hand into your sidelines. Your sidelines is like one of your trashes, right? You have two separate trashes: the actual trash, and then your sidelines trash. If I'm correct about this, I'm not 100% though. Oh, actually, no. My sidelines may actually be a separate thing. Then we actually have Nobara again, just a character. She has 3,000, and then she has a trigger. Let me put these back on. I want to be super careful with these guys. I'm sorry for having to take the time, though. I'm not going to edit this video, honestly. I'm just going to post it and see how it does. I know people are super interested in this. Okay, so... Oh, another thing before we get any farther in. If you look at the backs, I like the backs on these cards, honestly. I think they're better than some games. They're very plain, though. They're very plain. They're not bad, though. I'm not going to say they're bad. They're not terrible. Okay, so now we have Satoru Gojo. I'm super excited about this deck, guys. It's a 4-cost, when attacking, draw a card. Super simple, super good. I'm happy that... So they have a lot of storytelling with the cards. So there's the one guy that claps his hands in the show, guys. I can't remember the name. Please say in comments if you remember. Or even also care. Sorry, I'm looking through these before you guys can see them. I'm sorry. I'm getting super excited. Okay. There's some cards that like are super special. This is actually interesting though. I do want to point this out. So you get 2 Satoru Gojo. Character impact. Pay 1. It just attacks and wins a battle. It deals 1 damage to your opponent. So if somebody blocks it, right? That's how that works. When played, draw a card. Color, choose one character with 3,000 power or less on your opponent's front line and return it to their hand. That's really strong. That's a really good counter. They definitely updated that. That's cool. I was thinking about doing some pack openings. It'd obviously be Japan. This one's English, though. That's really nice. Let me check something. I want to see, guys. Can I actually make this so you guys can read it? I wonder. Hey, look at that. Okay, I fixed it for you guys. Okay, so now it's not backwards. Megami, Fushiguro, pretty cool. They definitely focused on a lot of different characters, what I do like. So like you have the 3 levels of each character. So you have character when played. Choose up to one of your characters with 1,500 or more BP on your opponent's field. It loses 1,000 BP until end of turn. That's really strong. I think these decks are actually way cooler than people are expecting them to be. Okay, so we have this, and then I'm going to go to our third Megami Fushiguro card. You get 3? You get 3, yeah. So some of the cards you get 2 of the max, and then you get like others. So these cards don't look crazy. They don't look bad, though. They're definitely scenes from the shows. So we have Raid on Megumi. We have choose up to one of your characters with 1,500 or more BP to the opponent's field. You lose 1,000 BP until end of turn. I think that's super cool. Very simple. Add this card. So the trigger is add this card, or if you have the required energy, perform raid with it. I haven't actually played. I'll probably be recording some games of this. Like I'll probably play against my dad and actually record this because we both got decks. He got a Bleach deck and then I got Jujutsu Kaisen. So now we're going over to sites. Sites are kind of like event / areas, like in One Piece. It's actually more like a not token, but in Magic you have like land that you can tap almost. It's kind of like that. Play this site set to active onto your field. Activate main. Switch to rested. Once per turn, you can only activate this ability if you have used an event card this turn. All characters on your field gain 1,000 BP until end of turn. So all this is saying is that I play this, I can tap it, and then it just gives all my characters on my field 1,000. And I'm guessing I have to actually pay. I think that's like more of an event, actually. Now we have the Divergent Fist. Super excited about this card. I think this card's super cool. Choose one of your characters with 5,000 or less BP on your opponent's front line. Return it to your hand. If Yuji Ichidori is on your field, sideline it instead. That's super cool. And then for our final card out of our action points, well, action points are pretty simple unless you get the fancy ones. It's kind of like Dawn. So now we have 2 domain expansions. Choose up to 2 of your AP cards and switch them to active. So I'm going to point this out. You pay 3 for it. Wait, choose up to 2. Or no, you pay 1 action point, and then you have to have the 3 out. So what this is saying is I have these 3. I pay 1, and then I have the 3 energy, right? So I pay something for 2. I paid the 1 action. So I paid for something for these 2 action points, and then I have this one active, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play domain expansion. I'm going to tap this one and then untap these 2, so I gain 1 extra Dawn, and then this leaves my hand, right? I think that's super cool. I think these cards are gonna be really fun. The cards that are coming out are gonna be definitely more complicated. I'm definitely going to be going to all the big events for Jujutsu Kaisen. I think all the decks are very fair. The only thing that could truly ruin this game is if one piece gets a little too big, like a little too big, or a Union Arena. There's one deck that's way better than any of the others. Each deck does have its little special thing, though. I do really want to point that out. Oh my god, I suck at this, and I'm scared of messing it up. Oh my god. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay, I gotta be really careful. Yeah, so each deck has its special little thing. I don't know what Bleach does, but I know what Hunter x Hunter does. Hunter x Hunter actually destroys a lot of stuff. Jujutsu Kaisen, what it can't do right now, I noticed, but can do in the future, is that deck. I can't remember. Jujutsu Kaisen. It will be able to move a lot of your cards from your sideline back to your front line to your back line, or middle line. That's a really big thing about your deck. Is it is going to be able to do that. Right now, though, it seems to be all the decks are about the same. They seem to like keeping everything about the same, but slightly different. Because I think that's the perfect way to do it right now. Is have all the decks about the same, but have one little special thing about each. And then when the packs come out, like the decks, apparently all the decks are super special. I did really want to talk about one more thing before I get off this video. I will pack this up after. Okay, so I wanted to say one more thing. I'm going to open up a separate page. I'm going to show something off that I just realized. And this is on English too, just to prove. They announced, finally, what the next 3 decks are going to be on Union Arena. We have, I don't know what one of them is, but this is on the English Canada one. They genuinely did announce it. I'm moving it over now. And I'm not 100%, guys, but I'm pretty close because that's how they did it over there. People didn't really know it was actually going to happen until like after it happened. Okay, so if we're looking at this, I'm going to go over a page, look at what we have here. We have One Punch Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, Bleach, Hunter x Hunter, I don't know what this is, and then Demon Slayer. They didn't originally show that off, and it looks like they just, like, if we go, there's one between these 2 that you can see here. They're trying to hide it. I don't know what that is, but yeah, we have One Punch Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, Bleach, Hunter x Hunter, I don't know what this is, and then we have, Demon Slayer. Originally they had 3 black spots, and then they'd show Jujutsu, Bleach, and Hunter. So my suspicions is they're going to have One Punch Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, Bleach, Hunter x Hunter, I don't know what this is, and then Demon Slayer. I'm super excited for this game, guys. I think it's going to do really well. Decks are going for super expensive, though, because you had to buy them at a special event for $100 a piece, and they're demo decks, so the game's not even out yet, guys. It's not even as... It's a whole nother thing. So this is the Bleach deck. It comes with the same stuff, obviously. Retailers can't even buy the demo decks yet. I do want to point this out. I'm definitely going to be doing some gameplay of it. I spent like 110, I think, for my deck because I bought it off someone. Yeah, I'm super excited for this. I think the game's going to do amazing, guys. I'm really excited for it. I hope you guys have a good day. And I think that will be the end of this video. I will be posting a Jujutsu Kaisen versus Bleach battle video soon, in English, obviously. This is all in English, so you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.